Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel. It is not easy making big in the pawn businesses, let alone making a name on reality television. The guys of the famous gold and silver pawn shop are not stupid. In fact, you may also see them as a smart know-it-alls, but like everybody, the guys have made mistakes and been through the course of their careers. Number 5. The Jimi Hendrix guitar. It is not an easy task to determine the value, history, and authenticity of an item. Many customers come through the doors looking to pawn or sell guitars. A seller once came with a guitar he claimed to be formerly belonging to Jimi Hendrix, and you could see the awe on Rick's face and the dollar signs in his eyes. As usual, Rick called an expert who estimated the worth of the guitar to be a whopping $1 million. Rick then offered the seller $600,000, but the seller denied his offer. Rick then put his last price at $750,000, but the seller denied his offer again and walked out of the shop with his guitar. No scamming going on here, right? But this is when things get a bit strange. The seller then sold his guitar in an auction, and the buyer was the expert that Rick called in. Could the expert have made a deal with the buyer behind the curtains after putting the guitar at a higher worth as a strategy to get his hands on it? Strange.
But I'll call you if I change my mind. Okay? All right. He fired one last bullet across the boat there with the $600,000.
Number 4. The Joe Jackson autograph. Rick once again made a bad deal without calling in a buddy of his to authenticate the item he was looking to buy, paying $13,000 for a book he thought contained the actual signature of Shoeless Joe Jackson. Rick looked extremely happy during the deal, exclaiming it to be incredible and saying that the signature could be the rarest signatures in sports history, as Jackson was illiterate, and bought it. After consulting an expert, Rick found out that the signature was most likely a phony. Rick then asked another expert to authenticate him, and he confirmed that it was no more than a forgery.
Do you know how rare it is to find his signature?
No, not at all.
It's the rarest sports signature, period.
Wow.
Number 3. The uniform of Willie Mays. Corey made a big mistake after wasting an eye-watering $31,000 on what he thought was one of Willie Mays' San Francisco uniform from 1961. Even though there were many signs indicating that the uniform was not authentic, such as it's more than good condition and not looking quite game-worn, the seller did not even have any paperwork to back up its originality. But Corey took the risk and bought the jersey for an astonishing price. And man, that was a bad decision. The shop failed to retail the jersey at a hilarious price of $80,000, and 2 years later ended up getting only $19,200 for it. After David Grobb got a hold of the uniform, he declared that it had never been worn in any game by Willie Mays, nor did it belong to him, and its worth would not be more than $2,000 to $3,000.
The most important thing when analyzing jerseys from this era is going to be the tags and any kind of markings on the jersey. Willie Mays 61 were stitched in black. Now Spalding.
Number 2. A Wells Fargo box. Rick once again made the rare blunder of buying something he was skeptical about and not calling in an expert to authenticate it before doing so. He spent $450 on a Wells Fargo strongbox from the 1800s after declaring the contents of the box as fake, only to find out he had been had again. A well-known expert, Hall Patton, called the box a complete fantasy piece and that it had absolutely no value. Though this may not have been a huge loss for the shop, a scam is a scam.
All right, well, tell me about these things.
This ball and chain right here actually comes from the human prison. It's the oldest prison in the state of Arizona.
Yeah, opened in the 1870s.
Hey, hold up! Before we move on, just do us a favor and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. Alright, let's get back to the video. Number 1. Stolen diamonds. We end the list with Rick buying diamonds that later turned out to be stolen. In one segment of History Channel, Rick told that he was cheated by the best friend of a girl. A smooth-talking man in a suit came to the shop willing to pawn a pair of diamond earrings. He had all the correct answers to Rick questions and all the right paperwork. Everything was going fine until a few days later the police showed up and told the guys that the diamond earrings they bought were actually stolen. The earrings were returned to its rightful owners and the thief was caught. However, Rick was also out of his $40,000. Yikes! These were some of the moments scamming has taken place in the worldwide famous gold and silver pawn shop. If you think that the guys would have surely learned their lesson after being scammed so many times, you're wrong. Because these were only a few of their multitude blunders. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, if you did, then like this video. We will be seeing you guys soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.